it's such a pleasure to talk to you about this film because there's so much to talk about in terms of characters and flavors and everything you needed to do to prepare. So what was the highlight for you, would you say?
I mean, as cheesy as it is, my highlight was making like lifelong friends in the squad. Because we're all best friends.
We are, though. We really are. It's real.
It was
amazing. Come on, it's real.
And hey, no one's getting away from the squad anytime soon.
Exactly.
Because we've got a permanent souvenir.
Yeah, it's going with me.
Everyone's talking about how all of you, you know, not only stayed in touch, but also are very good friends. But how much did that contribute to making the ensemble so, you know, great as an experience and also believable?
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, I think it speaks to David's casting decisions, right? That's part of it. It was like the rehearsal time together, because it was like these like group therapy sessions. It was a tough shoot, so we spent a lot of time together. But you know, outside of that, every moment we had free, it's like we wanted to spend with each other, which, yeah, it proves that it's real. It's not, you know, like just something we're trying to throw out there because it sells. You know, it's good for the movie. We actually care about each other. Yeah.
Were you competing on makeup times? Because obviously your two characters have quite a lot to endure, let's say.
Yeah. If anyone complained about being tired, like if Joel complained about being tired, I would say, you can shut up because you sit in the chair for maybe 15 minutes.
That's it.
We got here at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
You can't complain.
Our makeup timing was like pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
So we got it. We understood.
Yeah.
Well, judging from the research I did after seeing the film, there's so much out there and there's so many comics and there's so many fans and all these things. Where do you restrain your own research and then, you know, and then stay actors and decide what you want to do with the character? What's the fine line?
I delved pretty far into the comic books because there's already such a huge fan base for Harley Quinn that I just wanted the fans to be happy and do the character justice and portray the Harley Quinn that they all fell in love with. So I didn't really want to take liberties and alter anything about her. I wanted it to be true to the Harley Quinn that everyone already knew from the comics. At the same time, there are still moments where you need to fill in spaces and create your own backstory to justify something that's happening in the film that might not have happened in the comic books. So, but I do that with every character anyway. I always have like a character note. I had a Harley diary, and I'd write about, you know, things that
I saw your notes; they were quite thorough.
Were,
your script was like
my script.
A lot of,
they asked to get my script
thorough.
back at the end. They wanted our script back, but you know, to keep
very
it
personal
secret.
Thing, yeah.
And I was like, no one is getting their hands on my script. I have written the most intimate details in it. There is no way in hell anyone's touching that or reading it.
You told me yesterday about at the premiere about a Halloween party where Jared invited everyone, and you finally met him as Jared. So, what did you come as?
I wasn't there for the Halloween party. I was in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Having a blast. I'm assuming.
I was like diving with whale sharks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it.
That sounds like a better option too.
No, I was actually probably like hitchhiking and staying in some grotty hostel and wishing I was at the Halloween party.
Eating rusty log mine.
Yeah.
Right?
And are you as acrobatic as she has become?
I have now acquired a lot of acrobatic skills that I did not previously possess. I fortunately did ballet for like 10 years when I was a kid, so the flexibility and like muscle memory was there to an extent, but I'd never done gymnastics as a kid. So I mean, I remember day one, they were like, okay, now do a forward roll. And I was like, I can't. As an adult, rolling, like jumping head first at the ground seems terrifying, but as a kid, it never bothered me. So it took a while. It took a lot of training.
Absolutely. And for you as well, I mean, the dexterity of playing with fire is not something that comes like naturally.
I had an easier gig than she did because, you know, I just had to throw fire. She had to be on silks and doing all this in high heels and shooting guns and these crazy like fight sequences. So I have no complaints, you know. I just sit back and watch her kick ass. Yeah, exactly.
Well, she had that walk.
Yeah. I could never perfect that walk. I tried, trust me.
I don't think anyone would.